Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Francesca and today's class will be a full body stretch in which we'll be holding the position a little bit longer, giving time to your body to open up and let go of any unwanted tension. So when you're ready, let's start into a child's pose. You can widen the knees and lower the foot down on the mat as you extend the arms out and long. And take this moment here to arrive on the mat, to arrive in this space. Closing the eyes and starting to relax your shoulders, the back. As you start to take a long deep breath in and out through the nose. And start to run through the spine, lifting the glutes off the mat, making your way into a tabletop position, open through the chest, lengthen. And as you exhale, hips up and back, child's pose. Keep doing these weights from child's pose to tabletop position, to warm up through the spine, to release of any unwanted tension. Going as fast or as slow as you want, so focusing for the moment to your own practice. As you take this moment to link each movement with the breathing. And we're going to meet into a tabletop position, rounding through the spine as you keep pushing the ground away, lengthening here. And then as you now open through the chest, lengthen and pause. And keep rounding as you exhale. And here now as you open through the chest, lengthen. And again, you can move at your own pace and hold the position longer where you feel your body needs more lengthening, more space. Perhaps you can keep your eyes closed. And then we're going to come back into a neutral position, tuck your toes, lift the knees, down dog. Deep breath in and out through the nose as you keep lengthening through the spine. And if you would like to add any other movement here, feel free to do so. Perhaps bending the knees as you pedal through the legs. Shaking off the head, moving the hips, creating space into your body. There isn't right or wrong. Then find again stillness. And start to walk with the hands towards your feet, making your way into a forward fold at the end of the mat. Allow the head to be heavy as you soften through the knees. Then slowly unroll the spine, resting up one vertebra after the other one. Bring the arms over the head as you take a deep breath in through the nose and lengthen. And as you exhale, fold again, Uttanasana, hands down on the ground. Pause here and then cross the hands behind the back and start to push with the hands over the head. Keeping the palms together, fingers crossed. Head is heavy. And feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to. I always bend the knee in this position, giving time to your spine to lengthen and focus more on the head and on the back. Release the hands on the mat. Start to walk forward, making your way back into your down dog. Deep breath in and out through the nose as you elongate the spine here. One last deep breath. And then running through the spine, shift away forward, making your way into a plank position. Pushing the ground away as you find your stability. Then lower the knees down on the ground. Keep the hips in line with the knees, open through the chest and walk forward with the hands for an extended puppy pose. Keep lowering the forehead down on the ground and take this moment here to open through the chest, using the breath. So long deep breath in through the nose as you look for this space, and as you exhale, gently push with the chest a little bit closer to the ground. Then as you exhale, slide forward, making your way into a Sphinx pose, forearm down on the ground, drawing the shoulder blades together as you elevate the chest a little bit higher, keeping the glutes engaged. You can even close your eyes here as you focus again with the breathing. And we're going to take the left hand at the center of the mat, bend the right leg, reaching back with the right hand and find your foot or ankle. Then as you exhale, palm the heel down, and as you exhale, push the foot away. Again, palm the heel down, and as you exhale, push away with the foot, lengthening the shoulder. One more time, heel down towards your glute. And as you exhale, palm away, gently lengthening through the shoulder as you lift and elevate. And then as you exhale, release. Open the arms out like a T as you keep the right leg bent, and as you exhale, place the foot over the left leg, making your way into a twist. You can stay here, otherwise if you wish, you can even find your right foot. Kicking high with that knee, opening through the chest. Be mindful that it doesn't matter how deep you go here, but take the time to open up and to lengthen. Then release, make your way back to the center. Forehead down on the ground as you gently move the hips side to side, letting go of any unwanted tension. And then come back into your Sphinx pose, either keeping the elbows down on the ground, or if you wish, you can lift them up, making your way into a seal pose. Any option is completely fine, just keep drawing the shoulder blades together and elevate the chest higher. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Find that left foot and guide the heel to the glute. Then as you exhale, push away with the foot, lengthening through the shoulder. Again, pump the heel down as you open through the chest, lengthen. And as you exhale, push away. And let's repeat it again. Maybe going a little bit deep as you repeat each movement. Pulling away with the foot, lengthening through the shoulder. And as you exhale, release. Lower again the forehead down on the ground. Keeping the left leg bent and place the left foot over the right leg for that spinal twist. Keeping the arms out, open like a T. Option to find the left foot with the right hand as you start to kick up and away. Otherwise, you can stay here in stillness. Any options you choose is completely fine. Deep breath in and out through the nose as you keep elongating. Then as you exhale, release, make your way back to the center, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes. And lift yourself back up into a down dog. Deep breath in and out through the nose. One last deep breath. Then lift the right leg up for a 3-leg down dog. And as you exhale, bend the right leg, stacking the knee on top of the hip, opening the knee to the side. Option to stay here to make your way into wild thing. Drop the right foot over the left leg as you open through the chest and lengthen. Arching through the spine as you pause here for one more deep breath. And as you exhale, we're going to meet back into that 3-leg down dog. As you elevate the foot a little bit higher. And as you exhale, step forward, right foot in between the hands. Left knee down on the ground, open through the chest and lengthen. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Taking this moment here to go a little bit deeper. As you reach higher and back with the hands. Deep breath in and out. Using the breath to create space and to lengthen. Then as you exhale, rise back up, extend the right leg and frame the right foot with both hands, making your way into a half split. Belly to the thighs, you keep lengthening through the chest. Deep breath in and out through the nose, keeping the right foot flexed. Engaging for the leg as you keep everything extended. Using the breath to create space, deep breath in and out through the nose. Staying here for one more deep breath. And as you exhale, release, bend again that right leg, tuck your left toe, and make your way into Skandasana, opening towards the left side. Left leg is extended, right leg is bent. You can modify by lifting if you wish the right heel off the ground as I'm doing here. And start to straighten the legs, and with the help of the hands, make your way into Prasarita. Wide leg forward fold, allowing the head to be heavy as you shift the weight a little bit more forward. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Taking this moment here to lengthen and to elongate. As you shift the weight a little bit more on your toes, and if you wish, you can walk back with the hands, allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper. Staying here for one more deep breath, giving time to your body to open up and lengthen. And as you exhale, rise back up, hands down on the ground. Make your way into Skandasana to the other side. We're going to bend the left leg as you keep the right leg extended. This time, make your way in a seated position, keeping the left leg bent. Find your left ankle with the right hand and reach over the head with the left arm, lengthening through the side of the body. Finding these opposite two forces. Deep breath in and out through the nose as you keep that left shoulder open without rounding through the spine. And then rise back up with the chest. This time we're going to place the left foot inside the right inner thigh for Janu Shirshasana. Reach up with the arms length and take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, fold. Finding the right foot, forehead towards that right knee. And if this is not accessible, you can always hold the leg at the height you prefer. Using the help of the arms to go a little bit deeper and to lengthen your back. Taking this moment here to ground yourself as you take a long deep breath in and out through the nose. Keep elongating and lengthening. Tapping into this grounding sensation of the connection with the mat, with the ground. Just taking a moment to let go. And slowly rise back up. Make your way into a pigeon pose. Bending through the front leg and extending the left leg open through the chest and lengthen as you arch. You can stay here. If you wish, you can lower the forearm down on the ground as you lower the forehead down on the floor. And again, you can close your eyes and take this moment here to soften your face muscle, your jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Noticing if you're holding on to any tension. As you take this moment in stillness, giving up time to your body to open up. But still keeping the connection with the breath and sending the breath in the part of the body that needs it the most. And slowly start to rise back up. Right hand at the center of the mat, bend the left leg and find your foot as you guide the heel to the glute. You can stay here, you can slide the foot inside the elbow crease and cross the hands at the front of the chest. As you find your balance here, deep breath in and out through the nose. Then as you exhale, release. Both hands down on the ground, tuck your left toe and step back into a plank position. Lower the knees down on the mat, chest and chin. Then slide forward. Open through the chest, cobra or up dog. And as you exhale, lower the forehead down on the ground and open the arms out. Widen the feet same width of the mat and start to unroll the spine, keeping the head heavy and lift up. And as you exhale, lower down. And keep doing these cobra waves at your own pace. Lifting the head up last and lower all the way down. As you take this moment to create space in between the shoulder blades, in your chest, in the shoulders, linking each movement with the breathing. And on the last one, we're going to hold it here, lift as you keep drawing the shoulder blades together. Then as you exhale, lower down on the ground, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, lift yourself back up into a down dog. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Taking a moment here to lengthen. One last deep breath here. And then lift the left leg up for a 3-leg down dog. Bend the left leg, stack the knee on top of the hip, opening the knee to the side. You can stay here. Otherwise, make your way into wild thing, dropping the left foot over the right leg. As you reach over the head with the left arm, deep breath in and out through the nose. Creating space as you lengthen here. Pausing for one last deep breath. And as you exhale, transition back into the 3-leg down dog. Leg up. And as you exhale, step left foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down and open through the chest, lengthening, reaching over the head with the arms. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Pausing here for 2 more deep breaths. And on the last one, start to rise back up. Throwing the left foot with both hands as you straighten the left leg for a half split. Guiding the belly to the thighs, you gently push forward with the right hip and back with the left. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Finding your constant and steady breathing and elongation. Deep breath in and out through the nose. As you stay here just for one more deep breath. Perhaps going a little bit deeper. And as you exhale, release, bend the left leg, making your way into Skandasana, opening to the right side. Creating space in the left hip, deep breath in and out. Then as you exhale, straighten both legs, hands down on the ground. Come into a Prasarita again, but this time we're going to cross the fingers behind the back, palms together as you push with the hands over the head. And take a moment as you start to shift the weight a little bit more on your toes. As you keep the head heavy and ground yourself here, deep breath in and out. Then as you exhale, release, hands down on the ground. Make your way to Skandasana, bending the right leg, so coming towards the end of the mat. It's time to come into a seated position. Keeping the right foot down on the ground, hold on to the right ankle and reach over the head with the right arm. Opening through the chest as you keep the shoulder open. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Then start to rise back up. Come into a seated position to Janu Shirshasana, right foot inside the left inner thigh. Lengthening as you open through the chest, reaching up with the arms. Take a deep breath in and as you exhale, fold. Hold on to the left ankle as you gather forward towards the left knee. Belly to the thigh. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Allow your shoulders to relax, the back to relax, as you tap into a more grounding sensation of your practice, into stillness. Making sure you're still breathing deeply here. And then start to rise back up, preparing for pigeon pose. So we're going to bend that left leg and extend the right leg out and long. Tuck your right toe as you slide back with the leg. Then lower the forearm down on the mat and the forehead down on the ground. If you prefer, you can of course stay also lifted with the chest. So choosing any version where you can just relax and let go as you ground yourself here a little bit deeper. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Letting go of any unwanted tension. As you close your eyes and soften through the shoulder, through the back. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Staying here for one last deep breath. And start to rise back up, this time left hand at the center of the mat, bend the right leg and find your foot, guiding the heel to the glute. Again, you can choose to stay here. If you want, you can slide the foot inside that right elbow crease. And you can cross the fingers at the center of the chest, finding your mermaid bind. Hold into the balance. And as you exhale, release. Tuck your right toe, lift yourself back up into a plank position. Bend your arms, open through the chest, lengthening cobra or up dog. And as you exhale, roll over your toes back to down dog, sending the hips up and back, deep breath in and out through the nose. Then shift the gaze towards the top of the mat, step or jump, feet in between the hands, halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold Uttanasana. Pausing here, hook your big toes, extend the arms forward, lengthen, and as you exhale, fold. Bending through the arms as you go a little bit deeper, guiding the belly to the thigh. Option to hold onto your ankles as well if the feet are not accessible. But wherever you are, focus on shifting the weight a little bit more on your toes. As you go a little bit more forward here, allowing the head to be heavy. Using the breath to create space and the help of the arms to go a little bit deeper. Giving time to your body to open up. Then we're going to extend the arms out and long. Take a deep breath in through the nose, lengthen, and as you exhale, fold again. Bend the legs, keeping the heels lifted off the ground. And find your balance as you extend the arms forward. Now with control, come and sit down on the ground as you unroll the spine, coming to lay down on the mat. Keep the legs bent, back on the floor. And bring the feet a little bit closer to the glutes, so make sure you can touch your heels. Then tuck your pelvis under and lift the glutes off the ground, make your way into a bridge pose. Creating space underneath your rib cage for the arms. You can stay here as you focus on opening even more, otherwise hands next to the ear, lifting up into a wheel. You don't have to force yourself into any pose, into any asana, but wherever you are, just pose as you create space and lengthen. Doing long deep breath in and out through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly lowering down on the ground. Deep breath in and out through the nose. As you windshield the knees side to side or allow the knees to fall towards each other. Letting go of any unwanted tension from your spine. Then hug the knees to the chest, gently swinging side to side. Deep breath in and out through the nose as you give a nice massage to your back. One last deep breath here. And then we're going to widen the knees, bring the feet up towards the ceiling height as you find your big toes for a happy baby. You can keep the legs as bent as you want, or you can even start to extend them out along. Any option is completely fine. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Then bend again, relax, hug the knees to the chest. And we're going to guide the knees to the left side as you open the right arm out and long. Allowing the knees to fall towards the ground without holding on to any tightness or letting go of any grip of that left hand onto your thighs. As you soften, finding more and more stillness into your practice. And slowly make your way back to the center as you squeeze again the knees to the chest, deep breath in and out, and as you exhale, drop the knees to the right side, shifting the gaze to the left hand. Shoulders relax, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And back to the center, doing any movement you would like to take before Shavasana, and if you are ready for Shavasana, start to send the legs out and long, taking all the space that you need as you come and lay down on the ground. See if you have time to stay here for at least 5 minutes, giving time to your body to take in all the benefits of this practice. As you let go of any control of the breathing and just soften every part of your body. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you tomorrow back on the mat.